Welcome back to Your Darts. Thanks again for joining me. Let's continue learning some dart checkouts. You know you want to. Please join me. And to the two numbers of the day, 145 and 144. And I can tell you now that we're throwing treble 20 for these two numbers. And then whenever we throw a treble 20 for these two numbers, you just have to add 40 on. So we're adding 40 whenever we throw a treble 20. Okay, on to the last two digits, so it leaves 85, and 144 adding 40 onto 44 leaves 84. Okay, so you're not really learning 145 or 144, you're just literally learning to add treble 20 on, which is you're just adding 40 onto the last two numbers, right? So you see 145 as treble 20 leaving 85, and 144 as treble 20 leaving 84. Now we have to learn 85 and 84, so let's jump to that straight away. So 85, a couple of ways to do this. So I like to go treble 15, which is 45, and you need a 40 to make it 85 because I like double top, right? You kind of steer what you finish to the strength of the double, where you like to finish. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, of course, but you have to be smart. I'll tell you when to change it. So 85, another way to go, and also never forget the miss rule. So the miss rule is missing the treble and hitting the big number. It's just what I like to call the miss rule. We'll do that. So aiming for treble 15, we will hopefully hit that big 15. Of course, you can hit anything, but what can you do? And it would leave 70. Okay. Another way to take it 85 would be to go treble 19. And why not? Treble 19 is our second most common treble we throw out after treble 20, right? For double 14. You may like to go that way. Missing the treble 19, hitting the big 19, the miss rule of course, would leave 66. So always know what that is. Okay, so that's two ways to take out 85. Okay, now 84. Again, there's two ways to do this. So 84, you can go treble 20, which is 60 for double 12. Hitting the big 20 would leave 64. Okay, just neaten that up a little bit. So 84, of course, we had treble 20, double 12, but it can also be treble 16. Now, I didn't realize this for a long time. And I love double 18, so treble 16, double 18 is not a bad way to go if you got 84. Of course, if you miss the treble 16, hit the big 16. Okay, just take, if you don't know how to do this, just take them off in multiples of 20. Okay, so if this is 84 and you've hit the 16, it would be take it off 20 off, so that's 64. And add 4 more on because that's the difference between 16 and 20, right? And that would be 68. Okay, so that's not a bad way to go. Treble 16 for double 18 if you have 84. It's certainly a new one for a lot of you watching, probably, because for a long time I've been playing for years and years, and I just always would go treble 20, double 12 for 84. It's probably the most popular way, but you can go treble 16 and double 18, and it's not too bad to go that way. Let's just practice these numbers now. So 145, and of course we're going to be including the miss rule on these, because why not? You have to do that. So 145 is treble 20. We're just adding 40 on the 45. It leaves 85. Let's take 85. Treble 15, double 20. Hitting the big 15 would leave 70. Okay. And if you want to practice 144, 144 is treble 20, leaving 84. Treble 20, double 12. Hitting the big 20 would leave 64. Okay, those are the ways I would practice it. Of course, you've got a couple more alternatives that we've just mentioned. So nice and quick and easy, that one. 145 and 144. Get your homework done, people. Let me know how you're getting on. Okay, so that was a nice quick one for you. Two more numbers, straightforward. Let's face it, a lot of these numbers that we throw at, certainly in the left-hand column of any kind of dart crib sheet that you see, dart checkout sheet, you can absolutely throw a treble 20. And which is for all these numbers, which is such an easy thing. You're just adding 40 onto the last two digits, right? Revealing your two dart finishes, which are, of course, as I mentioned, the most important finishes that you've got to learn. Now there's time and a place when two treble 19s work well, but only if you like treble 19s, right? And sometimes there's a couple of bull finishes which are quite nice to go for, like 1-3-2, but we're going to get into that. So hope you're learning. Thanks so much for watching. Take care for now.